Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle a flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Okay, you guys, please don't hate me after this stream. It is quite the stream. We have Vagisil talk. Foodie sharts herself. She rages so hard she ends up in basically a shitting frenzy. It's a whole lot of that. So I wouldn't come to this stream hungry or wanting to eat after. Or if you have a stomach ache, this is probably not the stream for you. She was mad at Pete yesterday. Okay, what I do know is she went live at like noon. She wasn't on camera. I'm pretty damn sure she was high. She always sings when she's high or under the influence. She was singing a whole lot. We talked about Vagisil. Strawberries let us know that she loves to put her Vagisil in the refrigerator. Then Foodie ordered it and announced it. Anyway, she got the odor wash. You should not constantly have an odor down there. Just FYI. Don't know who needs to hear that today other than Foodie. And then she comes live again. She threw a fit in Pete's chat. She was raging. I got really annoyed even looking at everything this morning because we had to hear, oh, my best friend, he's my best friend, and now he's my best friend. We barely heard about the dude for 3 years, and today he's your best friend in the world and should and pledge his undying loyalty to you. Anyways, it's a whole lot of Twitter gossip, a lot to talk about. I'm streaming really early today, you guys, because I have to go see the spinal surgeon today, and it's going to be a long day just on the freeway. So we're going to do our foodie beauty gossip now. Whatever I miss, we'll cover in the morning. Okay, let me say hi to you guys. Ruby, I played your song today and I thought of you. Hello, Lindsay. Lindsay said that she will do our therapy, you guys, just FYI. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Mare Bear. Good to see you. You were listening live, so many farts. They were all so wet, too. And then she was doing it during the call to prayer. Now, I know that I'm not a Muslimah, so according to Foodie, I can't have an opinion on it. In fact, she raged a little bit yesterday about me being Islamophobic. That was interesting. Anyways, I can't have an opinion on it, but it just seems a tad disrespectful. I don't know. What do I know about it? Hello, Mrs. C, Nick, Tricky Vicky, Marie Antoinette. One of her shit fetish followers paid for it. I think so too. There was a part I cut out, you guys. So this morning, I'll continue saying hi. Hold on one second. So when I went back to catch, like, screen record her reaction channel rage, after she farted, then she started talking about Sasa letting them rip. And I cut it out. I'm not even going to have that in a clip anywhere. But Foodie Beauty, shame on you. It's one thing if you want to degrade yourself, it's one thing if you want to whore yourself out for $20. But don't you dare get that little girl involved in your sick fetishes. You're disgusting. You are disgusting, Chantal. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Navy wife. Good morning. Sorry, I go from a rage to hello, but that's just how I work. Nick, I said hi to you, right? If I didn't, I'm so sorry. Hello, Candy. Libra. Hello, gorgeous. I retweeted you today. Free the people. I hope I said hello to you. If I didn't, hello, hello. All right, am I all caught up? Crypta, hey, it is foul. 5 p.m., Marie. It's getting late. It's still 10 a.m. where I'm. It's 7:03 in the morning for me. We're starting out the morning with Vagisil and fart talk. Woohoo. All right, let me share my screen, you guys. Let me know if you want to hear the clips of her singing and being high, or if you've already seen it and you don't want me to waste your time. I'm okay with both. Just letting you know, people were doing more research into Chantal breaking the law, and she very could be breaking the law. It's very possible. In fact, she is. She doesn't have to legally declare money if she doesn't exceed 10K. But what are the odds she's exceeded that between her YouTube and donations? Somebody said not our home, but we know the way around. Two Tail did. Anyways, okay. So just FYI, if you're worried about money laundering in Canada, or you're worried about what's coming into Canada, this is the border watch line right here. You can call toll free at 1-888-502-9060. The hours of operations are Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. They got some long hours, so there's really no excuse for you not to call if you're concerned. Outside of these hours, please use the online reporting form, which is also on here, I think. Well, we definitely have the phone number for you. There you go. Fondu said, for those who requested the option to report illegal activity to Canada Border Control for bringing in a year's worth of Syrian drugs and money laundering between Syria, Lebanon, and Canada, link here. Hold on, I want to link this for you. Just in case somebody out there is Canadian and concerned. Hold on 1 second. Well, it's too late for me to fix it if the screen is still too small, so just zoom in. But my boyfriend told me yesterday every time I exit out, now I can't even get to my comments. Well, oh, there we go. Aha. There we go. Hey, Sue. Good morning. Is there snow on the ground in Scandinavian right now? I heard there's going to be snow for Chantal. Not that kind of snow either. It's literally going to snow when she's back in Canada. This is filters versus reality. Chantal, you do not look like this. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so you can't really see it. Well, maybe you can. Lindsay! Good luck today, Breezy. Prayers and positive vibes for a great appointment. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need it. For one thing, I'm scared of this doctor. He's just one of those people that is so smart that if you ask a question, um, I don't know, you just feel really stupid. And then every time I go, it's like he forgets that we've had the same conversation. Like he goes on this rant of how meat is destroying our bodies. and blah 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 blah. And if I want to feel better, I should go to a vegan diet. And I always say the same thing. I'm like, I barely eat any meat. I eat shrimp every once in a while. Like, you know, and then he looks over my report and sees that there's evidence of my back being fractured before and all this stuff. And it's like the same spiel every single time. I don't know. And he's really into Freely and Durian Rider. Anyways, anyways, he's a really good doctor. He got my back feeling okay-ish. I mean, the fusion is still holding up. There's still a rod there, so that's amazing. But I just really dread going. I really, really do. But we got to put our big girl panties on and do things we don't feel comfortable with sometimes, right? Anyways, so let's get into her live stream. Oh, hold on. Now my chat's gone. Let me get you up on my phone. Okay, you can see it just fine. And I know, Vicky, it was disgusting. Lindsay, thank you so much again. Sounds like a character, but he's really good at what he does. That's the thing. He's just very smart. Have you ever met somebody who's so intelligent, but yet they don't know how to work a toaster or like simple things like that would be him, right? He bikes every day to work and he doesn't have to. He's just really, really healthy. That's the part right there. He's very, very healthy. Like Chantal would have a hard time going to him. Seriously. He doesn't hold back. He tells you you need to change your diet, don't smoke, don't take pain pills, eat grass, and you'll be healed. Like, he is that kind of a person. Anyways, Foodie is live. She's excited to go to Canada, may go live from a hotel. She says I'm Islamophobic. Nashy talk seems high, says you don't have to be Muslim to experience Islamophobia. I mean, she so Strawberries announces just Farquaad and was saying she thought you might be funding terrorism. It was so beyond vile and Islamophobic. I'm sorry, she praised Hamas at one time. Am I supposed to think that she wouldn't? You're never going to make me feel bad for my thoughts about Chantal. I think she would do literally anything to keep a man, right? Anything as long as Salah fake loved her, fake claimed her, everything else. This is the woman that laughed at people jumping from the buildings on 9/11. Do you know how sick and disgusting you have to be to laugh at that? So, pardon me for thinking that she would fund terrorists. I do call it what you want to. It's how I feel. Stand by it 100%. Um, Aisha said, "Don't you have to be Muslim to experience Islamophobia?" Then Chantal says this.
Strawberries, oh my god. Yeah, sure. It is so Islamophobic. Get out of here, you friggin'. Thank you. You just moved to Gatineau? Really, Zoe? Glad you like your move. You
Pickle!
should go to the Gatineau Park. It's beautiful this time around. I think that's in Chelsea, though.
Poopa Fabulous said he's 100% right, though. Meat is a carcinogen to us. I went vegan years ago and I've never felt better. No, he is right, but just to assume that everybody eats meat, like I'm not overweight. I'm not. Like, so to give a spiel that meat is going to save your back, meat, okay, so there's a lot of bad things that they put into meats, right? There is. There's a lot of things that we shouldn't be eating. However, it's not the problem. It's not the cause of my degenerative disc disease. It's not the cause of my back being fractured. It's not, do you know what I mean? And then for somebody who, like, I'm disgusted by meat. Every single day, you guys have to hear about how I hate pot roast. Chicken is the most vile thing on the planet. So it's like, I don't need to go and hear the same speech every time. I just don't.
Ew, coffee. You should have told her off. No, I'm just joking. I know. The first time I can go live, I'm gonna eating a nashi, so. I might go live from my hotel room and just show like a white wall, I guess, if there is one. And order in some nashis. Hey, YouTube lover. No, strawberries.
Okay, here's the thing. I think going vegan, pescatarian, all of that is amazing, right? There are benefits. You do feel amazing. But here's the thing, like I was always feeling so run down because I wasn't getting protein in. So you have to make sure you get your protein in where you can. So for me, I get my shrimp here and there. I eat beans, things like that, right? So, like, you have to make sure you get it in. So, yes, going vegan can make you feel amazing, going more plant-based, however, but like, make sure you're getting your protein in somehow, or you will be so run down and you will get sick. You will.
Sorry about that. I just don't really care. Gross me out, coffee. I would be so pissed. Hey, Karu. Why I'm moving? Oh, there's so many reasons, Clara. Hey, Monica. Thanks, Jackie.
And then, if we want to go down a whole rabbit hole, and you guys really want to be scared of what you're eating, look up seed oils and how bad they are for you.
They spit out the food there. Yeah, they want to lose weight, so they spit out the food. No, I'm not going earlier.
It is important for the people.
I think so, Zoe. Yeah, cross-country
I
skiing.
could speed her
The
up.
worst kind of skiing.
Why is that the worst?
Acidic thought. I don't... He's a bit better. Wait, the Nashville is buy one, get one free? Oh my. Burger King is getting ready for me. Stardew Valley?
I wish I didn't hate the snow because skiing actually sounds really fun, does it not? When I was looking up that snowmobile the other day, I don't know, when we were looking up Polarises or whatever they Polaris, whatever the fuck it is, then I found a snowmobile. That looks like a good time, but it's so cold.
Man. Hey, Jill. What you do?
She doesn't have an apartment yet.
Don't you have to be Muslim to experience Islamophobia? Huh? No. You can still point out something is Islamophobic. No, I'm moving by myself.
Well, I still think that you would fund terrorists. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I do not judge meat eaters because let's face it, I was a meat eater for most of my life. I don't either because I'm in a family of them. I am. There's not one person who eats like me in my family. Um, so it's hard to judge something that I see all the time. Like I don't look at somebody who eats ribs and I'm like, "Oh, you're disgusting." Like my boyfriend's a meat eater. He loves his meat. For me, it's like I just feel guilty, and it's been that way since I was small. And it's not something that I could turn off, you know? So for me, it's not like it's just animals are my friends, and I picture somebody's mother on my plate, okay? I don't know how else to word it other than that. But I do eat shrimp, right? I like salmon every once in a while too. Um, I don't necessarily feel bad for fish, and maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know what that says about me, but I also think I would wither away and die if I didn't eat some sort of something. So there's that. She talks about her apartment being her own place that she got by her own self and all the things she's getting for it. She talks about a TV, a cloud couch, all these things. Let me know if you want me to play it or if we could skip this and go into the Putin and Tootin and Chardon and Vagisil. FBI raid, NBA gambling ring busted. You know, the news gets more and more wild every single day. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Notice how Chantal has never said one thing about using her YouTube money for anything at all. I don't think she has a place, and she's been setting up a storyline that it fell through and go back. And she was talking about going live from a hotel. If she supposedly has a place, why is there a need to go live from a hotel in Canada? What bothers me about Islamophobia is that the legit criticism and questions are treated as outward hate. A phobia is an irrational fear. That doesn't apply, I think. I completely agree with you, Mare Bear. The world is mad. It is. Exactly, Pickle said. All right, so I guess we could play it. It's only 30 something seconds long. Hold on. Let's go full screen.
Lamp with like ambient like soft lighting because I need that for my anxiety. I can't use the big lights. I hate them. Yeah, Tanya, that's what I'm gonna get too. I think maybe like my next paycheck, I'll get like a couch, TV stand, and a TV. But this one, I have to get so many other things. Some privacy. Hey, Simply Ravishing. Yeah, like this is my own place. I got my own self.
You didn't get it yourself, though. You begged your Beezers for money. I still don't believe she even has a place. I don't know.
Lamp with
Her
like
credit,
ambient, like
her credit is shit. Who is gonna rent to her? The internet is so easily accessible. Everybody looks everybody up. Tell me you don't look everybody up. I even look people up. I do all the time, all the fucking time. Yeah, agreed. She's not staying in Canada for long. She's gonna go right back to Syria. That's why she's turning on Pete's and being so obviously sick on stream. I think so too, Vicky. I mean, if they maybe up, hey, trauma, if they maybe up the security deposit astronomically, maybe then, maybe. Rupa said, "Oh, is Joe here? Hey, Joe." Joe said, "Bacon." I do have to say, I remember being a little girl and I did like bacon. I think that was the only thing that didn't gross me out. And I had to eat it. It had to be very crispy, like with no fat on it. Like I liked mine almost burnt. So I guess I'm not really a true bacon eater, maybe. I don't know. I liked mine very, very, yeah, almost burnt. Because then I didn't taste the fat and it didn't really taste like an animal. There's that. Anyway, she says she needs Vagisil and announces it. And then it goes into a whole Vagisil talk. And don't worry, we won't be here long because we're going to go into the sharding talk eventually. So,
Vagisil.
would you announce to your audience that you need Vagisil? So, I guess this is confirmation she does have an infection. Remember the other day, for whatever reason, yeast infection, antibiotic talk happened. Foodie was saying she always gets a yeast infection when she's on antibiotics. And then I remember asking, wasn't she just on antibiotics not that long ago? So she's been sitting around with the yeast infection this whole time. And now she needs Vagisil. You should not have an odor down there all the time. Just FYI, if you do, there is a problem. Go to the doctor. It's not magically going to go away. Also, you know how you can avoid this happening? Probiotics, which we talked about the other day. It really upset somebody named Nishal. Hi, Nishal, if you're listening. I'm pretty sure you're from Chantal's chat. Nishal went on a rant in my comment section about damn me and my probiotics. And what did they say about Jordy and Ozempic? And I think I simply replied back that there's nothing wrong with wanting to stay on this earth a little bit longer. Imagine being shamed for taking probiotics. Imagine. Anyways, so her announcing her Vagisil, Scully says, Vagisil, do you need a doctor? Yes, probably, but no doctor is going to want to look in that thing. Strawberry says, do they not have Vagisil in Syria? I guess not. She's ordering it for when she gets back in Canada. Can you imagine just sitting around with an infection that long? Just ew. That's all I have to say. Ew, 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 ew. So then Strawberry says to Chantal, try keeping your Vagisil in the fridge. It feels so amazing that way. And here's Chantal's response. I mean, she was really excited over the refrigerated Vagisil.
Keep it in the fridge. Excitement bees. Keep it in the fridge. Excitement bees.
Imagine that being the most exciting thing in your life is taking the Vagisil out of the fridge. I thought it was like female lube. No, no, it's not. Nope. She's such a disgusting person. Growing yeast to sell, or you're thinking of like Astroglide or something. Growing yeast to sell to her viewers so they can bake bread out of it. Oh my God, what if she tries selling it? I mean, aren't there people who sell their bath water? Didn't somebody wait? I could have swore Foodie was gonna sell farts in a jar at one point. Maybe she's bringing that back. Anime, Christmas came early for you. I said the connection is really bad. I don't know that I necessarily need to play this for you. It buffered, and I really just stayed there to look at her chat. You two, or Strawberries kept saying that Salah looked like Zoran. and she was annoying everybody with that. She kept saying they both have cute smiles and tall and slim. Haha, back to Foodie World. My coworker was just talking and interrupting my Girl World time. How rude. How dare I have to do my job? I mean, the nerve to expect you to do your job, Sue. Hey, Eric. See, growing up, I was always told and thought Vagisil was for older women like Betty White aged women. No, it's for all ages. But again, you shouldn't need an odor blocking wash and all that all the time. You shouldn't. So more Vagisil talk. Yay. Good morning, you guys. I feel really bad for the men in our chat. I do.
No, I know. Mike, the bed is going to be delivered into my bedroom, and the couch will be delivered to my place, and I'll just have to. It's going to come in a box. I'm getting a cloud couch.
It is disgusting, Vicky. That's why, like, I wouldn't even put the fucking clip up. Yeah, talking about all this and then bringing Sasa into it. She knows she has PDFs that lurk on her channel. She knows that. She's been told, she's addressed it, and she still continues to bring a little girl into her kinks. She's vile, she's disgusting. That's why I don't want anything good for Foodie Beauty. And I don't feel bad saying that.
Sorry, Trash Panda. Is it still buffering right now? Yeah, I did strawberries.
Strawberries, asked Chantal, did you get the pH balance Vagisil? It's really nice. Yikes. And we're supposed to believe she's having sex? I said she's high right here. I think this is where she starts singing. I think.
Watch out. Some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing.
That was horrible. Strawberries is such a troll. And mentioning Salah on the same topic of Sasa and his poop fetish, highly concerning. I agree. Vagisil doesn't really do anything where the sun doesn't shine. But the fact that she needs, remember a time where she was buying all that coochie spray? What was it? The Summer's Eve powdered stuff that you spray on you? Like, you shouldn't always be trying to make an odor disappear. That says there's a problem, right? Ew. That's all I have to say is ew. Ew. I played this one, right? Yeah, she's saying she butchered the song. Strawberries announces that she has the runs, and Chantal is singing again. Um, Troll or not, Strawberries has a poop fetish, and you can't convince me otherwise. They're always talking about poop. They're always pooping themselves. They're obsessed with poop. Maybe it's Salah.
That thing, that thing, that thing. You know what that thing is?
So, anyways, I'm showing all this to show. I think by the time she was raging, she was coming down because she's clearly high in all this, right? At least to me, she seems under the influence of something. Make her stop, please. She sings again, but it's only a couple seconds long, so don't you worry.
Crazy on you. Crazy on you.
I mean, that's not sober, right? We all do now. Free the people. What did Free the People say? I know more about pussy fresheners than I I mean, we could definitely say we're educational over here now. We're teaching Free the People about all the sprays, the coochie spray, the pH balance, the Vagisil. Anyways, I'm very sorry. Free the People. Meandering Thoughts posted this in 2022, and I thought we needed to see this again. They said, let's make this a or series. Let's make this a Syria. Let's make this a series. Fix the audio for you. Do you remember when she dressed like this?
Hi guys, marhaba, assalamu alaikum. That's a real thing. Like, honor killing is a real thing.
Oh,
There's honor-based civilizations, and maybe you don't agree with it, but who the fuck are we to judge?
I forgot she said that. I'm sorry, and they're gonna bitch about what I have to say about her funding terrorists? Let me play this one more time.
Hi guys, marhaba, assalamu alaikum.
That's a real thing. Like, honor killing is a real thing. There's honor-based civilizations, and maybe you don't agree with it, but who the fuck are we to judge?
I will judge away. I will judge all day and fucking night. King's the Voice said, meanwhile, in Foodie Beauty's world of tablecloth cosplay just 3 years ago, who are we to judge? She's batshit crazy, and the different types of odor. Sorry for the people. How did I not get a notification? Lori! I went live really, really early. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're here now. She said tradwife life isn't for her, and she thought she was happy, but I was having typos all over the place. I was trying to get these clips up fast, but she was always conflicted and kind of bored because someone said, "So every time you yelled at us, we actually were right." And she says, "Well, you weren't actually right. I mean, there was times I was happy." Unknown said, "So we were right when we said you weren't happy, and you still yelled at us."
I'm not going to say my whole 3 years were unhappy. I was happy a lot of the time, but always conflicted somewhat, and kind of bored. And just, I guess, like I would go back and forth a lot. Yeah, tradwife life is just not for me. And it took me a while to figure that out because
3 years?
it bothered me that I wasn't tradwife material. And I would try so hard and I just felt like I was just never really good enough. Like, that was just my personal insecurity. And I just want to have an era of peace and not like cater to anyone but myself. And
I don't know how to break this to you, but you catered to yourself your whole fake marriage with Salah. Not once did you ever think of him. It was always about what he could do for you. You shouldn't ever get married again. Ever. It took her 3 years. Yes, Ma, 3 years. Hey, Fighting Irish, good to see you. We should have given free the people an odorification. GH, good to see you. All right, let's keep going, you guys. Um, Somebody said the delusions. Frostbite said the delusions that she thought she was trad wife material to begin with. It's delusional, but she's delusional. This is going to be her weather when she gets back. The weather awaits her arrival, Carrie said. Rain barely above freezing, and she thinks she will be riding a scooter around Cornwall. How do you guys live in Canada? Oh my gosh. Do you know if it's below 77, I'm freezing? True story. If it's below 77, I'm cold. This I would turn into a snowman myself. I mean, I don't think all the jackets in the world would help. Maybe you just stay inside all winter. Hmm, that'd be dangerous for alcoholics. Can you imagine being stuck inside all winter drinking? And then you have to awaken out of the slumber when it finally gets warm? That'd be the world's worst hangover. Anyways, the things I think about. I have a heating pad on now. She's going from extreme, I love heating pads. She's going from extreme heat to extreme frost, pneumonia, bees in jail. Inshallah. I hope that happens. Tom Knob said, Foodie is about to be so disappointed by life alone in Canada. Her misery isn't staying behind in Syria. She's bringing it with her and will still be too fat, lazy, and insane to ever be happy with her life. All her expectations will turn against her and she will live stream it. Yeah, she thinks being single is going to bring her peace, but she won't stay single. She's going to end up paying for sex, meeting men on dating apps again. She's going to end up doing drugs, whatever she could get her hands on out there, and her life will spiral. Right now, she thinks Salah is the problem and Syria is the problem. Being a Muslimah, a wife is the problem, but she is the actual problem. And wherever she goes, there she is, because she brings her and her shit with her. So good luck to you. Mystic Baby Snake said, let's be real. Foodie needs the Vagisil because of her uncontrolled diabetes. Chantal's blood is probably syrup at this point. Probably. Mandy asked, Chantal, have you ever thought of just making a private group chat? I mean, she could just make a Discord with Tracy and Strawberries and Teardrop, and they could all talk about their coochie spray and if they shit themselves last night. Why don't they just do that? The rest of us don't need to be there for that. I'm very close with Erin, and we talk about many things, right? However, we don't sit around talking about Vagisil and if we shat ourselves. It's just something we don't do. Mystic Baby Snake said, in between wet farts, Foodie said she's fallen out with Pete's, her only friend, because he didn't block people in his own chat for her. Chantal is a child. Okay, we're going to get into her rage, you guys. So again, she went into Pete's chat. People were saying things to her. She got upset, threw a temper tantrum, and left and raged. So we haven't heard about this guy hardly for the past 3 years. If anybody's asked, she's like, oh, I guess he's okay. Probably, maybe. But now he's her best friend in the world and he should be defending her. So Miss Robinson said Chantadler is throwing a tantrum and doesn't want to be friends with Pete's anymore because he doesn't block people she doesn't like in his chat. She's so entitled and controlling, and knowing no spine Pete's, he'll bend backwards to please her. He does. He ends up rage quitting. I have the clip of that too. All right, let me go full screen. Not that it matters because you can't see her anyways, but here we go.
Well, I was just in Pete's chat, and I was being hasty and like I don't want to be friends anymore because like I've been finding that like his chats are fucking awful. Like I feel like I can't even go in my own best friend's chat and like chat. Hey
Then don't.
Teardrop without being attacked. And it's really hey Scrape, it's really disappointing that my own best friend's channel is not like I can't even like he doesn't defend me like he does sometimes but like he won't
Oh, fuck off. You wouldn't leave Natter for Pete, so why should he ditch his subscribers for you?
block the most nasty people. Like he just lets them talk shit about me. I'm not blaming him, Kara, you idiot, for what people say. He should stand up for his best friend. And yeah, Teardrop, right? People were like attacking Teardrop for no reason. Yes, he
For
can. He
no
can control his
reason.
chat. You can get out of here. If you're gonna fucking defend that, you're being blocked. Scully, bye. And that's what I'm saying. Fine, he can run it how he wants. He can run it how he wants, but I can't be best friends with someone like that. Yeah, just block those support. Block people who support that shit. Thank you. I don't want toxic shit in my chat. I'm getting a job anyway when I get to Canada. I want my channel to be fucking positive, okay? If he was, yes, if he was a friend, he would get rid of them. It's not about making people
If you were a friend, you would have dumped Natter for him when he was going through depression and he didn't feel like being on this earth anymore. And he told you that Natter made him feel uncomfortable. And you didn't care.
do what I want. As a best friend,
I
he
do what I
should just
want.
want to. He should just want to. I know, Killface can fuck off too.
You chose Salah over him too.
Most of his chat, hey YouTube lover, is in there. He didn't have to deal with the villa. What the fuck are you talking about? We moved out at the same time. He actually moved out before me. Like,
He had to babysit you every time you were drunk and wasted or high out of your mind. Lolified said Pete's needs to grow a backbone and ditch Foodie Beauty. She only refers to him as her best friend when it's convenient for her. She's such a twat towards him when she finds male attention. But I want to look in these comments really fast. Nana spiked. He said, what a bitch. My best friend when it's convenient for her. Maisie said Pete needs to block her from further ruining his life. He's a creep, but she's on another level. She'll use him until she's decided he's no longer useful. Then the cycle will repeat. See, I don't like Pete's, but I don't think he deserves what she's doing. Like, he's trying to build his own thing on his own channel, right? When she ditches him for another man, that's all he's going to have. So it's kind of fucked for her to try to ruin what he has going on. Congratulations on being a bad friend. She's the worst. Linda said, as a boyfriend, why does she, or best friend, why does she need to go in his chat to talk with him? Leave his chat and live stream for him and pick up the phone if what people say in there bothers her so much. She really thinks if you're in her life, she gets to dictate everything you do and say. That's crazy. Blazing Lily said, well, Natter was more important than Pete's when Pete's lost his cat. People talk bad about you, Chantal, because you brought it all on yourself. You're an awful person. Shame on you. Maple Dragon said she's getting a job doing what? OnlyFans? How much you want to bet she's going to do fetish work of some sort? I mean, she's pretty comfortable with it now that she's been with Salah, who likes farts and poop and grape and all that stuff that he's into. What are the odds that she'll go on those websites that Amberlyn and Tommy were on? Carol said, I could care less about Pete, but for her to expect him to block people when he only has 9,000 subscribers and averages about 500 views is insane. His subscribers are attacking him half the time. Oh, well, I didn't know this was going to pop up, but look it. This is the cutest egg. Her hens have started laying. It's speckled. Lisa said, I'm getting a job when I get to Canada anyway. Girl, you have a 9-year hole in your resume and you can't stand or walk. Where are you working? Oh my gosh, that's it. I think it's gonna be sex work. What if she gets into corn? Oh no. Pornhub won't be safe for any of us. What if we have to see Chantal across our homepage? Ah! The images I have. The images. Coffee Time said, did Foodie Beauty expect Pete's to just sit around and wait for her? She allowed Natter to call him slurs and even spoke crap about Pete's to him. Time and time again, she sided with the people that hated Pete. Yet she expects loyalty 3 years later. It's always the most unloyal that demand loyalty. Okay, so this was her melting down in his chat. She said, it's fucked up you allow the hateful people to attack us. Some friend you are. She says, well, I think it's fucked up you would be friendly and allow people who are hateful to me in your chat. I won't be back. Bye. And then she says, bye again. And then she says, they aren't here for you. They're here to cause drama. Are you just upset he was getting attention and you weren't? Savage said the most telling thing in all this is how she constantly craps on him and airs out all his personal business on her channel. She assumes everyone uses him just because she uses him and isn't really here for him. Dust Bunny said, is he supposed to keep a running list of everyone who dares say anything negative about her royal fatness? Yes. Lee said, I like how she has to belittle him by telling him they aren't here for you. Can't stand him, but she's no best friend. She needs to grow up. Age 12 was her peak, agreed Pickle. Well, they say we stop mentally maturing the age our addictions kick in, right? So, what are the odds around 12 is when she was in full blown food addiction, which is sad. It is. But I know for me, 21 is when I started drinking and doing drugs. And I truly think I'm permanently stuck at 21. I do. So when people call me immature and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, I kind of am, right? There was a whole chunk of my life I missed out on experiencing because I was loaded. I was permanently stuck at 21. It was weird. Now I feel like as I'm getting older, my mind is more mature. Well, no, I'm still pretty immature. I'm mature when it matters, okay? When it comes to my child, when it comes to my relationship, when it comes to my family. But for the most part, I'm not like normal 42-year-olds. And I know that. I'm going on scooter rides. I'm the kind of mom who likes to get dirty and play with the kids, not bake cookies in the kitchen. Like, I'd rather get dirty than play or than cook. you know? Anyways, pizza's like a family to me, Two Tailed said. Chantal Marie 2025. Family that you dump all the time? Family that you disregard every time a small dick comes around? Family that you refer to as a ball and chain? Family, didn't she share his nudes with her friends and laugh at his pictures? I mean, woo. Enigma said, when has she ever been there for Pete? She says she's not responsible for his feelings, yet treats him like this. So, in a way, she is. She said this when he felt very depressed but wanted to stay with Nader instead. He's been a friend more to her. He's definitely been a better friend to her than she's been to him. Salt and Sauce said, my best friend, my best friend. Oh, now he's back to being her best friend when she's going back to Canada. And she's all about her best friend. She's so narcissistic, always about her all the time. You know what, really fast, before we continue, I forgot about my goal. So there's a Breezy Bunch member who wishes to remain anonymous. Unless she wants to say something right now, that's up to her. But we'll just say Breezy Bunch member who wants to remain anonymous said that she'll match donations. So if you do donate any amount, whether it's 99 cents, whatever, a super sticker, it all goes to our new PC. I'm aiming around Christmas time us getting it. I'm hoping it works out, you guys. I would love to stream every day in December and snipe all of Foodie Beauty in Canada. I would love to do that. Any amount helps. Thank you so much. It's for us together, right? Because sometimes the laptop fucks up and I can't always use my mother's. So there's that. My Dell just doesn't like streaming. Anyways, I love you guys. Just a friendly reminder. I know times are hard for everybody. Don't feel obligated, okay? And Lindsay, I want to thank you for your super chat. Salt and Sass said, oh, I read that. My best friend, my best friend. Queen Jellybean said, Foodie treated Pete like he was a vegetable rotting in her fridge for 3 years. But now that she's about to be alone, she fully expects that she should be able to control his chat lives and he's her best friend again. Pete should grow some balls and tell her to go fuck herself. Isn't he trying to get rid of them though? Isn't Anyways, oh my gosh. Sue, thank you for the super sticker. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Trauma Queen, thank you. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That genuinely just made my heart smile. How much is the new PC, hun? So for everything with the monitor, the PC, the keyboard, the mouse, everything, I put a mic in there. It came to 1,300 with tax, but I'm hoping by December it goes down because everything goes on sale after Thanksgiving, right? Everything does. So, and we're going to be completely transparent. We're not doing what Foodie Beauty does. Everything I purchase, I will be putting on my community post, donations, whatever you guys want to see. I'm more than happy to show you every step of the way and all the process. So I have a cart ready for Best Buy. Yeah, I'm really excited. I love to stream with you guys. I do. And I feel like there's certain things that I get frustrated with, like when it lags or when the connection sucks. And then I just get so frustrated and embarrassed that I just shut off my laptop for the rest of the day. But we all have to start somewhere, right? That's the thing. We all have to start somewhere. And so we're doing this together. So thank you, you guys. Oh my God, Lindsay, thank you. Thank you. Sniper, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you for not sharding your parents on your lives. You can guarantee you will come here and not once will I ever shit myself. Not once. Thank you so much. I love you guys. You have a boyfriend, you can't show everything. You know, things changed when I got into a relationship with a man that I love and respect. It's very different for him. He's not a YouTuber. He's just not, right? Like he has a career outside of this. He's a family man. And I don't know, YouTube is very different. So like he doesn't want me showing my ass on here and things like that, right? And because I love and respect him and I love what we have, I won't do that ever again. I won't. So the fishnet journey has ended. There's only one man who gets to see them. Only one man. Thank you for that, Breezy. Breezy doesn't shit her pants on live. No. Now, when I was drunk, it was kind of a peeing frenzy. I'm not even gonna lie and act like I'm like above anything. When I was drunk, it was kind of hard to hold my bladder. When you drink a lot, it flows. So there was times where I peed for one time. I leaned up against a Del Taco sign. Anyways, but I've come a long way from those days. Now I can make it to the bathroom, you know. Woohoo. The things we talk about over here sometimes. Whatever happened to Nell, I don't know and I don't care. Is that mean? I have such like I don't have anything nice to say about her. I can't even watch her. After watching what she did to Josh and then he passed away, I think she's fucking evil and cruel, and she tormented that guy when he was clearly struggling, right? He was. I didn't watch enough of him, but I knew there were struggles involved. There and to torment somebody who's going through addictions, I mean, your mind is already fucked. You're already beating yourself up more than anybody possibly could. And I just think of her actually terrorizing him, having the cops there, breaking stuff, throwing stuff. She doesn't deserve anybody's attention. She just doesn't. May she get back all that she's given. You know, addiction, I know she's also struggling, but addiction is not an excuse to abuse people. Addictions aren't an excuse to terrorize people, to be cruel. It's just not. You know, we're going to go on a whole little spiral really fast. I watched shit go down yesterday, right? I watched a reaction channel cover J-Bay, Farah. And in my opinion, she did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything she did wrong during the J-Bay thing. Like, and there was this person, Specs, that like made this whole community post rage about Farah and then promptly deleted it, saying that Farah covering it says more about Farah than anybody else, and calling a mental breakdown a mentee B is making Specs a laughing stock, and like the rage, and just saying, and then she was blocked and blah 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 blah. Did you guys watch Farah's stream? Okay, I watched the whole J-Bay thing. I'm sorry J-Bay was mentally struggling, but she assaulted the police officers. Do you know how hard it is to get trespassed from a hospital? Let's go on a journey really fast. When I tell you guys stories from my addiction, please just know I am not proud of anything, okay? I'm just letting you know how bad it was. I once smoked in a hospital ER bathroom. I did. I thought nobody was going to catch me. It was so selfish, so inconsiderate. It was fucking wrong of me, right? But I was hurting. I was. And then when you're in addiction, you're selfish. Like you don't think of anybody else. I thought I could hide it in the bathroom and nobody was going to smell it. Do you know there was 20 people that came and banged on that door? I got ringed a new one. I got told off, all kinds of things. I was not trespassed from that hospital. J Bay was trespassed 3 times. There was also another time when I was trying to leave a hospital against medical advice, and I had an IV in my arm, and I wasn't an IV user, but the doctor didn't know that, right? And I walked out the door with an IV in my arm, and they ran after me, and so did the doctor. And he told me that if I went any further, he was going to have me arrested. Do you know I still didn't get trespassed from that hospital? So the fact that J Bay was trespassed from not one but two, not but 3 hospitals says that it has to be really, really bad. She was accusing the officers of raping her. She hit them, whatever else. Like, well, I'm sorry she was going through something. It's no excuse for her to act the way she did, right? So if you're saying that you act like J Bay and justifying it, Specs, by saying you have mental illness, you have no right to act like that. And don't go off on Farah. Like, whatever you're going through, your mental health issues are nobody else's fault but your own. And it's not even your fault, but get help for it and realize that people can talk about a variety of things and it has nothing to do with you. I just think Specs needed to hear that. And here's another thing. You must be exhausted being constantly offended every fucking day. No wonder why your mental health sucks. All right. Anyways, Farah, if you're listening, shout out to you. I don't even think you know that whole thing went down. The community post rage, I have it. She deleted it. No, Farah didn't rage. Specs did. I had to be messy for a moment. I'm done. I've hit my vape on a plane in movie theaters everywhere, really. I'm surprised. Okay. I'm not talking about a vape. I'm talking about I lit a cigarette in an ER bathroom, like lighter and everything. Vaping is another thing. I vaped in a Ross dressing room. If I go to a restaurant, sometimes if I'm in the restroom, I hit my nicotine vape. But that's a whole thing other than lighting a fire, right? Like I had a lighter and a cigarette in an ER. Not the smartest decision. But again, I still wasn't trespassed. So my point in saying all this is like J Bay had to do something really, really bad to get trespassed from 3 hospitals, right? Go off, Queen. Thank you. 15 years sober, Mandy. Oh, hello, Mandrews. Hey, Marzipan Mandy. I'd stash alcohol too. I did that too. I remember the day my parents found my alcohol stash. I had been working at a vet, and every night to go to sleep, I was getting these Sutter home wine bottles, you guys. And I'd buy them and I'd put them in my pockets of my scrubs and I'd go drink in my room. I would. And I would stash the bottles away. I was still really young at this time, like 22 maybe, 22. And so I'd hide the bottles in the closet. I remember those old cassette tape. We used to have like cassette tape holders and CD holders. Anyways, the cassette tape ones were long enough and deep enough. I could store like 8 bottles in there. So shoe boxes, I had them hidden under clothes, in trash cans, in pockets of jackets. And I remember one day I came home and my mom and dad had all the alcohol bottles on my bed, and you don't realize how much you're drinking until somebody puts it in front of your face like that. Like, it looked like Mount Everest on my bed, right? Like, that's a bit dramatic, but it was a mountain of bottles. But that still didn't wake me up. It didn't. My ex put pictures of my sons on my alcohol. It killed me, but he was desperate to get through to me. He loved you. That's why he did it. Too many grown people throwing toddler tantrums and expecting the rest of the world to deal with it. No, we don't have to deal with grown babies. Yeah, no matter what J Bay was going through, it's no excuse to treat other people bad. It's no excuse to accuse people of rape. It's no excuse to assault people. Like, there is a reason why the hospital denied her service, right? Or treatment, which I feel like is, again, really hard to do. I mean, they will pretty much treat anybody and they have to. But if every day you're coming in accusing people of rape and assaulting them, I mean, even they get fed up. So how much of a mental health crisis was JB really going through if they declined treatment? That is my question. How much of a mental health crisis was she really in if they wouldn't see her? Because I've been downright nasty, mean. I've smoked. I've tried to leave hospitals with IVs in my arm. And every single time they still treated me. So what the fuck is really going on? All right, let's get back to Foodie Beauty. I am very impressed and proud of those who have quit addiction. It ain't easy and you have to really want and fight for it. Congrats to you all. It's really hard. And if you're listening right now and you feel like you haven't done something amazing, you quitting and sobering up is fucking incredible. It's fucking incredible. So pat yourself on the back and keep going. Keep going. Thank you. My family and God were huge in how. Vicky, congratulations. 15 years, Vicky? Even the cops knew the rape kit she had done on her at the other hospital was total bullshit. Sorry, but no one is graping JB. Did you hear the officer say, like, what did he say? Yeah, we definitely didn't do that or something. Which is like, they raped me. And he was like, yeah, we definitely didn't do that or wouldn't have done that. It made me laugh so hard. People like J-Bay are the reason why women are scared to come forward, or why women are in fear that we won't be believed. It's because people who go around accusing people. Remember when Chantal was going to file false charges about grape on Nader? Remember that? It's women like that. I said what I said. J-Bay should get her shit together. I'm sorry she's struggling, but she kind of shit on everybody else. Sorry. Didn't she go to jail? That's pretty bad. All right. So Foodie starts shitting herself. Chantal, something's wrong. Y'all, I think Salah's trying to off her. It all starts here, you guys. And she was just farting away, left and right, laughing.
Thank you, Nia. Something's wrong. It's like this every few minutes. It's not right. Oh my god, Nina. Thank you, Nia.
Rainbow!
Maybe I should get off because I can't stop. The porcelain.
Wait, really fast. I need to finish this thought before I go on. Specs, I know you're listening. I don't think GorlWorld is for you. You have a problem with every reaction channel and you're constantly offended. You were even a beezer at one point and had a falling out with Chantal. Maybe just stop watching. You were mad at me because of a tweet I read. You're mad at Farah for covering J-Bay. You're mad at Foodie Beauty because she said the R word, which is rightfully so. I'd be mad at her too. But at this point, just stay the fuck away from GorlWorld.
Canadian. No, wasn't it?
I don't know what's wrong with her.
Something's wrong. That's not normal.
What the hell?
Farting beauty.
Would you laugh for a minute straight? I feel like if I let one rip, I would promptly apologize and see myself off for the day. There'd be no laying around, laughing for minutes, then continuing to fart. It keeps going. It keeps going. 41 years old, you guys. 41 years old.
I should sell mine. If you have any enemies.
Oh my gosh. That sprayed. That was like a spray. And she sat around even longer and she's saying she's going to sell her farts again. That's her job, you guys. Muslimah.
I should sell mine. If you have any enemies.
I'm sorry, I'm playing it again. I haven't even heard a man make that noise. How about you? Vicky said, what is wrong with her? She's so vile and her disgusting chat seems to be getting off on it. I'm repulsed. When you fart, there's a chance you poop your pants. Well, that sounded like she shit herself. And no, she didn't change. She sat around farting more. Picks her ass, picks her nose, itches her fermented fish biscuit. Fermented fish biscuit! That should be a band. Oh my God. If you're thinking of starting a band, please name it that. You could be FFB. Oh, okay, anyways, with those snotty glazed fecal fingers. Too soon. Yes, way too soon. Pateray said Salah's tongue will be up that ass for 8 minutes. Oh my God. Oh. I have a tweet. I went back in time and it took me a minute this morning, but I remembered Salah wanting to sniff Kay Bella's farts, so I do have that to show you in a minute. We have to hear more of her farting, unfortunately. Jesus effing, see, it sounds like there's 4 people in the room letting them rip. Well, she counts as 4 people.
When I gotta go, I can't wait.
You want me to tap it back one more time? Okay, hold on. I mean, eventually we'll get a soundboard. And boy, will your ears hate me when that happens. Good Lord. I can't. All right, well, I mean, apparently I can because there's more. Fermented fish
Dutch
biscuit.
oven. It's really bad. It's constant. Line your butt with char sheets. Oh no,
Leah,
I've had food
hey.
poisoning so many times here. And I get really bad gas and then the shits and then I barf. So, I don't know.
I don't think she's had food poisoning so many times there. How many times in your life have you had food poisoning? I think I've had it like maybe once or twice in 42 years, and she has it every week. It's her own cooking, or she's eating so much her body can't hold it in.
Airline bathrooms are awful. You really, Sarah?
Oh my lord.
Oh no.
You know, maybe she is trying to stay, so she's tempting Salah with all the farts. Can your new wife do this, Salah? Duchess Ray B said that was wet. She is beyond stupid if she keeps eating unrefrigerated meat there. She lacks common sense. Dee Dee's Fault said, I forgot she was eating rotten foods. Remember, she was eating rotted olives too. How about stop eating rotted food, stupid? I'm insane. Like, I am not the biggest leftover person unless it's like a pasta salad. Like, I'll make a big batch of that and eat it all week because that really has no risk of going bad, right? But certain things that can go bad within like 3 to 5 days, I feel like I throw it away after two sometimes because I just don't want food poisoning. It sounds awful. And then there's Chantal who will eat meats with maggots coming out of it because it's there. Stop it, I'm laughing out loud. They both were wet farts, all of them. And she didn't change. Wouldn't you go shower after something that wet? Shenanigans said Chantal just said that Salah thinks her farts are gross. He was practically begging for K Bella's. Yes, he was. I even went back in time to find it. Mystic Baby Snake said, I ordered hair fibers, hairspray, Vagisil, body wipes. The delusion is strong with this one. Take a shower, Baldilocks. Imagine buying all that stuff because you stink when you can just use soap and water. Fondue said, listening to a bunch of parasocial rejects sitting around and giggling at a 500-pound bedbound death fat shitting herself on live. Freak ass motherfuckers. I think they're all into poop. They're all into it. I mean, strawberries can't stop talking about it. Bubbles in Cheek said, let me tell you why your fart obsession is neither cute nor funny, Foodie Beauty. When you pass gas and someone else can smell it, they have your shit particles in their nose. You're literally spreading your shit and all the bacteria in it to people around you. It's disgusting. I am so glad I'm not in the same country as her. Aren't you? Can you imagine having Chantal shit stuck up your nose? I mean, Salat for the Salat, that's paradise, but ugh. Fondue said, I for one believe that the best thing Chantal can keep doing is kicking the hornet's nest over the next few days to anger people. I wouldn't worry. It's not like she's planning on bringing in a year's worth of Syrian drugs into Montreal the next week and on Qatar Airways. I think she's going to bring in Captagon. How many times did you come home like this? Always Trying said. He literally dropped everything to help you every single time. To end a friendship like this over YouTube comments just shows how insecure and immature you are. Okay, I kind of want to watch a little bit of this. Hold on. We're going on a little field trip. It's a short video, it's 5 minutes long. I am going to speed it up. Hold on. It started playing before I shared the screen. She just stinks. You know, she smells terrible. And you also know they won't search her when she comes through customs because of the smell. Can you imagine having to search Chantal? I'd quit that day. Foodie Beauty interrupted Pete's live. Okay, it's a clip from Just Saying. Let's go full screen. Speed it up just a tad. Playback speed. Okay. Off we go.
Sarah? Instagram. Go to her Instagram, Sarah Smith. That'd be the best way to contact her. Or I can pass along a message now, apparently. Yes? Okay, hold on a second.
He looks so young here. It just reminds me how the Chantal effect is a real thing because now he is a sight to see. We're muted.
Chantal just came back home. I've got to go down and help her. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Was she screaming at him?
In the meantime, Tim, keep everyone entertained.
Poor cat. Hey, Dandelion. I had to ask God for forgiveness because I missed so many years of life by being high on drugs. That was then. This is now. I'm 64 and still running marathons. That's awesome, Andrews. I know. Poor Timbit. Hi, Gorly Girl. If you're new to Chantal, this cat spent its life living in this room. It never got to see the outside and never got to leave the room. The area that it ate was disgusting. Like, they didn't even keep that area clean. It was sad. So I'm gonna skip.
I'm gonna go help her. So sorry about how short this was, but and thanks for coming anyway. I'll come back. I'll come back later. And have a nice night.
I didn't know what Pizza was on a live stream when I called him. I apologize about that.
The herp.
I'm not doing good today. I don't know if it's a full moon.
Oh no, that wasn't the herp. That was the crack pipe burn, wasn't it?
I just had like a nervous breakdown. I'm gonna try not to, but I'm sorry in advance. Just overwhelmed. I had therapy today, and I think we may have hit a sore spot, maybe, but and just I'm tired. Still grieving. Just everything, other things. You know what I mean? Just a lot of shit. Therapy is great. Yeah, I'm really happy. Actually, like I said, I'm doing like two. I'm doing one on Monday because before I go away, I thought I have a lot of anxieties about going away. My mental health has been really bad, really fragile. I also missed 2 antidepressants, so that's really bad. That doesn't help. I'm just a mess. And
when she lied about going to therapy, she never stuck with it.
So Toronto was gonna be like, I have like the worst anxiety ever. Hi everybody, I'm sorry I didn't get to say hi to you guys. So, hi Tiffany. I just have anxieties about it, like certain things, and I just thought I would talk to her about it before I go. It might help me, with like how to cope with certain situations. And just absolutely. So I'm just a mess, basically, bigger mess today than usual. So just bear with me. I just wanted to bees a bit and show you. So apparently my tour did go through. I didn't notice because it was taking forever, and I saw an email that they canceled an item, the Creep It Real IMD, so I just assumed they canceled everything. But no, lo and behold, on my doorstep today there was a parcel. Yeah. So I got these this shirt. I'll stand up in a minute, but the tiger shirt, and I got these glasses.
She had therapy earlier in the day. She was already primed to be emotionally. Then Dickface said something on the phone that just kind of triggered her. She's okay. She always treated him bad. Whatever she was going through with Natter, she would scream at Pete's, be abusive towards him. She never stuck with therapy, never stayed on her antidepressants. We always had to hear about her mental health, but she never did a damn thing to fix it. Anyways, that was a short video from Just Saying. I know Just Saying is going through some health stuff right now, and I just want to say that I've been thinking about her and praying for her. Let me go back to Twitter, you guys, because we have some things I need to show you. I needed to remind you guys about how Salah was obsessed with K Bella's farts, and he couldn't wait to sniff them, but yet he can't stand Chantal's. All right, can you see my screen? Am I back to Twitter? Yes. Okay, Sock Puppet said, I always wonder which bank Foodie Beauty uses in Canada. They may be interested to know that she gave her bank card and paid a stranger to cross border withdraw cash in a recently sanctioned country, probably against their terms of service, at least. I mean, I would think so. Saw her bank card once. It's Scotiabank. Ah, beautiful. Thank you. Well, there you go, you guys. I do happen to know people have been reporting her, and I don't feel bad about it. That cow showed Foodie Beauty how multiple handcuffs can be used for people of larger sizes. Here's 4 put together. It's a thing. Chantal, this is your future. J-Bay is your future. You don't want to stick with therapy. You don't want to stay on your antidepressants. You don't want to behave normally. J-Bay's meltdown, we're going to be watching you do that in the future. And they're going to need 6 cuffs for you. I'm excited to get it fixed. It sounds odd, but the fingers are going numb and my hand's been swollen. Poorly girl, that sounds painful. All my friends have had the surgery and wonderful results. Good. I feel you so much on that. Andrew said, I get depressed when winter comes. I love the light, daylight till 9 p.m., please. I totally get that. Falafel Reacts, who I think is just adorable, also posted that the internet is forever. So just a little clip of this.
Needs to be sued, and she's on a full litigious Lynn Bees, although I highly doubt she would ever actually act on that. Here is my legal disclaimer. The following is a statement from Emily, shared with permission, reflecting her first-hand experience of events surrounding the incident. These statements are her own account, shared to clarify misinformation. No claims are being made about anyone's guilt, wrongdoing, or intent. I've left in all of the ums and pauses just so that you get the full idea of what Emily has to say. There is one
I just wanted to play this to let Emily and Amberlynn know that just because they're privacy striking people, the internet's forever. And her voice notes, her voice is literally everywhere. Emily's fetishes everywhere. So have fun trying to take everybody down. Fondue said, funny how he is sick all of a sudden, especially since she said he never gets sick. This has been the longest sickness ever. I feel like he's been sick for 3 weeks. And they're always fucking sick. But again, she eats rotten food. Her cooking, I don't know why he would trust it, but I mean, desperate times, I guess. Maybe he gets that hungry. Maybe she's trying to unalive him and keep him sick. You know, anybody else that would be far-fetched. But I wouldn't be surprised if one day there's a Lifetime movie based on actual events of what happened with Foodie Beauty and how she used to try to poison Salah's food and his shisha and his coffee. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Silly It's Lily said, shout out to Barbecue Chicken for all the epic compilations that are being and have been provided to us. GorlWorld and Foodie Beauty viewers, these thumbnails, though. Chantal, tell your boyfriend to stop telling people I died. Do you see who that is? It says Jennifer Gwen Ann. Chantal, tell your boyfriend to stop telling people I died. Good grief. Are y'all running out of plot twists in this stupid cringeworthy drama you have going? Isn't it time to go running back to him and declaring your forever love? Gunto Guesser website addresses recordings about. Look at her right here. Sperm everywhere, but that definitely didn't come from Salah. I was listening to Rancid today. I really enjoy them, and every time I play Ruby Soho, I think of our Ruby. So Ruby, I don't know if you're still here, but I thought of you this morning. Roots Radicals, that's also a good time. Any song by Rancid is a good time, in my opinion. All right, so I went back to her live to find her reaction channel, Rage. I said, and I'm annoyed. We have barely heard about Pete's for the past 3 years. But now she won't shut up about him being her best friend and how he should accommodate her in his chat. I said, fuck off already, Chantal. Oh, and she laughed during the call to prayer. I think she was also farting during it. Just FYI. All right, let's go to the beginning of this clip.
I think he doesn't even think it's that deep, but like, whatever. Yeah, they're foaming at the mouth. They're circle jerking right now with hard-ons.
Strawberries, don't you have underwear to wash or something?
Anyway, I'm more mad at the people, like, the pathetic people who go in his chat to do that. Like, get a life. You really need to get a life. Those creepy hags, Apier. The drunk loser creepy hags. I don't even want to mention their names. They're not even worth it. Like Salah says, they're like friggin' farts on a tile. Like, grow
Farts on the tile. Cabela's farts?
up. You're like friggin' middle-aged women who do nothing but fucking watch for when I enter his chat so you can gang up on me and teardrop.
Well, Well, you're 41 years old and farting during the call to prayer, so I would just keep your opinions to yourself.
You're pathetic. Yeah, they upset by doing that in his chat pause, and then they claim to care about him. Hey, Vanessa.
Could it be possible they care about him but just don't like you? Newsflash, a majority of people don't like you.
Anyway. Yeah, Shauna. Hold you? Okay, Rosemary.
Strawberries, FYI, I could smell you before you even chatted in this live stream. The Vagisil isn't working.
I don't know. Anyway, lots to think about. Yeah, pause. Like that Joanna person, I blocked them a long time ago because they were being super nasty.
Trixie said Pete's just wants mothered and looking after, just wants a no hassle, easy life. But there are times he needs to stand up and take a stand, especially when you're being destroyed by his members. In my eyes, I think Pete should take a stand when Foodie Beauty does. When she tells people they have to stop talking about Pete and that's her best friend, and she starts blocking people over him, then Pete can take a stand.
Yeah, right, Trixie. Yeah. You're addicted to TikTok. Tiffany, they're beyond sad. No swag. We're not going to be attacking Tracy. This isn't about Tracy right now. Thank you.
Oh, strawberries, this is why your Vagisil isn't working. I did some research. You're not supposed to chill your Vagisil because it's an anti-itch cream and it's meant to be stored at room temperature only, typically between 68 and 77 degrees. So it's not good anymore. Stop chilling it.
Not you, Joanna.
And if you're trying to get your kicks, there has to be other ways than chilling Vagisil.
Another one. Hey, Barb. Yeah, I told.
Oh, it says if you're seeking a cooling sensation for your irritation or for pleasure, you can use a separate cool compress. Strawberries. There you go.
Told them in the chat you do love her. Better off living alone. I don't know.
Anyways, I like how she calls us all hags, Chantal. But like, who's currently going through a divorce and being kicked out of a country other than her? My boyfriend comes home to me every night. I mean, just saying. He's not currently trying to get rid of me. And Chantal, your rage about no madness, the only reason you don't have wrinkles is because you're so fat. Tat Von B said, I hope Pete's is smart enough to listen to his supporters. He's a twat, but doesn't deserve to be used and abused by a beast like Buffalo. And apologies to you all, but I'll be posting a lot of shit. I'm grieving, and big back cunt deserves my wrath. Yes, she does. Norland said the audacity of Foodie raging about Pete's not defending her and blocking haters in his chat. Like, she didn't allow Koki to call him an F slur and physically threaten him and continued to chase him around like a fool. Chantal, while you're raging about Pete's not being a good friend, you allowed a man to call him that name. You are the worst friend ever. I hope he never sticks up for you. He does, but nothing but love said talking about people's looks. I mean, I currently have hair on my head and one chin. You could see my neck. My eyes don't have fupas. My nose doesn't grow every day. People aren't wondering what's that on my chest. Do you know there's people that think that that's a plate? Chantal, you don't even look human anymore. Let's keep going. Mrs. Floopa Booty said, I think she was mad at Scatla and took it out on Pete. When Pete's chat started spitting facts and gave him a dose of reality, he got mad and quit. I bet he spent the night groveling and begging Chins to forgive him. He's gonna let her ruin his small channel. And I mean, if he does, then he's fucking stupid and really doesn't deserve help or anything. She's going to dump him again the second she meets a man on another dating app. That's how it goes. JM said 100% she has to be promising him money if he lives with her and isn't on cam or and is on camera. She is so desperate. Annie said she needs a man to control at all times. And at the moment, she has nothing, not even a male cat. That's true. She always has to have something to control. And right now, Salah isn't listening to her anymore. He's not doing everything that she says. So Pete's is the next victim. So I went to his live to see what he said because I heard that he had rage quit. And yes, he did. So let me go full screen for this. No, madness is like a breath of fresh air when you see her. I call her the color yellow because she just makes you feel happy and bright. I enjoy her. Um, I've been going to her Bible studies. For the most part, I just lurk, but I think she is a breath of fresh air, and I think she's beautiful.
Killer that she's had problems with in the past. She wasn't happy that I hadn't blocked them, and like she felt that a lot of people, or a few people, she felt a few of the people in here were.
Okay, FYI, I was kind of bored because there was no live chat to look at, so I was just scrolling between like the 8 comments. So
Being assholes to her. And
Sniper, hey.
She was disappointed in me for not,
What is
for
that
not doing anything
sound?
about it.
Can someone tell me what that sound is?
Took a huge crap and ate some baby corn with carrots and bean dip and candy corns. Nice. She's not fucking abusive. Fuck off.
She is abusive. Hi, Joe.
Yeah, but like yes, it is my channel, and I don't like people talking shit about my best friend on my channel either.
Aaron could not freaking believe it. Like, who does that? Goose Chuck is hilarious. I like her. This sound's gonna make me rage.
It's just sometimes it's just so fucking pervasive that I tune it out because fucking hell. You know what? Oh my god, fuck off. I'm fucking done tonight.
He is a weak ass man.
I am fucking done tonight.
If a friend is causing you this much stress, they're not really a friend.
Almost, almost at the 2 hour mark anyway. And now it's just, and now my chat is just fucking nothing but people accusing her of trying to control me. Like, oh, fuck off. I'm fucking done now.
It is annoying. I'm trying so hard to ignore it, but the more I ignore it, I didn't hear it when I was screen recording, but now it's all I can focus on.
Nice, Kelly. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Well, that happened. I had a really hard time focusing on him. Anyways, she comes over to what he has going on, ruins his time, stresses him out. That's not a good friend. It's not. Duchess has a poll up. If Nader showed up at the airport to greet Chantal, would she be? So let's choose here. Do you think she'd be happy, angry, indifferent, or declared she beat Dee Dee? Well, I already know what it is. Happy won, but she declared she beat Dee Dee was the second best, or the second guess. It had to be one of those 2 things. Amanda said that whole mess with J-Bay on the body cam is Foodie Beauty's future, causing hell for hospital staff and police because her family is done with her. It's very telling that they called J-Bay's dad and he wouldn't come down to the hospital. He told the officers that she burnt the bridge and he's not interested in going down. That is so fucking telling, right? Anyways, that's what Chantal has in store for her. That's the reality of it. When addictions, and Chantal's not special because she has a food addiction, with addictions, your promises are, your guarantee is jails, institutions, or death. That's how it goes. So jails and institutions seem highly likely for Chantal, death even very soon. Mandy said Foodie isn't unfriending Pete. She's just scolding him on her channel so he will feel bad. Your only friends are the Gacy's. You don't deserve Pete's. She would be friends with the Gacy's. And that's sad that we even have to say that. But I want to show you guys. You know how Chantal said Salah is grossed out by her farts? Well, this is what he texted Kay Bella. So he said, wow, something, something, what else? She said, I will twerk on your face and suffocate you. And he says, wow, no farts? Or what you think, my bitch? She says, I will fart for you. He says, where? Hard eye emojis. She says, on your face. And he says, wow, so hot. Chantal, he can't carry you and he doesn't even want to smell your farts. But he told Kay Bella, at least I can carry you, and he can't get enough. This fart talk really got him going, you guys. He goes all in. He says, yes, oh my gosh, I feel like I want to see you naked and you just wear your cross necklace. Then I carry you, kiss your lips for 15 minutes. Then I threw you on the bed. Then I jump on you. Then I bring my hard instrument and put it between your boobs, touching your cross necklace, going to your mouth to suck it to me and choke on it and choke on it. Then, when it extends more to your mouth, your cross necklace will be under my. Okay. Well, you can see how excited he is, right? I'm not going to read the rest. That fart talk really got him going. Need some water and a cold shower. Hide your crosses, hide your Bibles. Don't fart near this man. He wants Kay Bella's ham farts. He does. He does. He's disgusted by Chantal's. Your mom's emotional support carrot said, Chantal, tell us again how you're a controlling, self centered twunt trying to control everyone in your life. Pete's channel is his, not yours. You abandoned him for Salah, who is now fed up of you. Now you need Pete's again. He's your best friend. Fuck right off. And then it says that's what narcissistic abuse is. They always need somebody's life to ruin and somebody to control. And now it's Pizza's turn again. Lisa said, couldn't have said it better. Let's see what else we have. At least Cabela got him to use his little imagination. You know, I've never heard him talk so much. Have you? Around Chantal, it's where he does like stupid laughs and that's about it. He didn't shut up when it came to Cabela. Tweety said, failing to control Salah, Chantal is now trying to control Pete. And it's her tantrum again. It's fucked up you allow the hateful people to attack us. Some friends you are. Chantal, like 3 days ago, your chat was talking about his depression. And you were laughing about that he's been depressed since high school. She says, well, I think it's fucked up you would be friendly and allow people who are hateful to me in your chat. I won't be back, bye. She says bye, but then she still doesn't leave. Miss Anthrope said, uh-oh. And do you guys remember the Smurf who was in her chat yesterday? And she was all upset about it. Okay. So they said, I'm the person with the chat name a 50-foot Smurf who entered her chat to tell her some truths about the trouble she is in. Please accept my apologies because it appears she thinks you are one that outed her on her problems. To be honest, I did not realize she had so many people who watch her outside her channel and reaction channels. I decided to call her out on her chat as a last effort for her to respond to numerous emails sent to her from agencies from Canada and outside of Canada who have been investigating her for knowingly breaking of financial sanctions in Syria. She is fully aware she is being investigated. I have access to all of the investigation files and her passport status due to what I do for a job. Again, I'm sorry she thinks you have something to do with it or with my chats. Also, I'm a he, not a she, as she thinks. Oh, and also just to make it clear, it has nothing to do with being Muslim. I never brought that up. It is all to do with her breaking the SEMA sanctions for over 1 year. Okay, now Mrs. Floopa Booty said, I think that's a troll at this point. Who would risk their job by accessing information about her? If they work for any level of government or a bank and got caught snooping into her, they'd probably get in big trouble. I don't know. Foodie had somebody in her chat saying they worked for PayPal and can get her unbanned, so it's not that far fetched. Oftentimes, I think Foodie has a feeder that's employed at YouTube. I'll die thinking that. He was Crazy Frog with Chantal, but Horny Dog with K-Bell. He was Sniper. The Red Room was a conquest of salads before Chantal, a room with a red light and a thin woman sleeping in bed next to him. I actually think I might have it bookmarked. Hold on one second. I could have swore I saw it when I was looking for the ham farts. I forgot to take a screenshot of where she said, like, it smelled like ham and he really enjoyed that. Or maybe it was in that screenshot. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going on a journey to see if I have the Red Room picture. Oh my gosh, hold on. Look at these pictures that popped up though first. Look at what Chantal used to look like. And while she was never a prize, it's so wild to see what she's become. Remember when chunky highlights were a thing? There was one point in time I looked like a legitimate skunk and I thought it looked so good. It was like blonde and black chunky highlights. Anyways, she just looks completely different. She had hair, she still had a neck. I don't know, that outfit's better in many things that we've seen her in. Shannon is really pretty. I know people found some things out about her, but I still think she's pretty. All right, hold on. I was looking for a Red Room picture. And ham is haram. No, yes, it is. Yes, it is. She had hair. She did. The worst foodie acid trip ever. Do you guys want to go on an acid trip without being on acid? Hold on. I know I'm supposed to be finding a Red Room photo, but I'm on a journey and I'm getting distracted. Okay, hold on.
I had a healthy meal.
Oh!
He PayPal'd me money for cheeseburger. Yeah, for tonight. Yep. It's not bad, a cheeseburger. My mom used to be able to eat them on Weight Watchers. It's small, the McDonald's cheeseburger.
Because that's why they're healthier.
Ordered McDonald's. Yeah. Babe! Come on!
What do you want to eat?
Her nails!
I want a cheeseburger. From McDonald's, you know?
Okay, give me a second option.
McDonald's.
A different restaurant.
No. No. I want 2 Happy Meals.
2? No.
2?
But like failure.
No. I need cheeseburgers. I need cheeseburgers. Babe, just leave it to me.
This is why he wants to get rid of you, Chantal. Imagine somebody annoying you all the time for Happy Meals and cheeseburgers. Can you guys still see my screen? Do you remember when she did this in the cornfield? Hold on. I don't think she could do this now. I don't think she could do the scarecrow. That's what I'm naming that dance move. Okay, where is... Oh, this is Salah's ingrown hairs. In his photo that he sent to Bella, there was all these ingrown hairs in it. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're sending your eggplant, we don't need to see all the pimples along with it. And angles are your best friend. Oh, Lord. Well, even if I can't find the Red Room photo, this was worth it to me. This is a sight to see. What would you do if you came home and this was waiting for you in a pile of trash on the floor? What would you do? She looked positively svelte then compared to now. Okay, this was Foodie in Canada, and this was Kuwait, and her stomach's even bigger now. Dude, that's her liver. Looking at that ankle, she looks like she has cirrhosis. Have you ever seen somebody with cirrhosis? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to trigger anybody here. That actually looks painful. No, it was a pimple. The rest of the photo wasn't attached, thank God. It was his ingrown hairs that he would send. Do you guys remember when she did the walker fetish stuff? That's what she's into. Oh, wait, I'm going down all these photos and I don't know how I got here. Oh, here's her in ham. She always used to wear this color, and I don't know why. She looked normal here. Now she looks like a mangled big toe, right? I don't even think her gut would fit on that now. Did I make extra, extra wide ones? She's very homely. I know she thinks she's prettier than everybody, but when she calls you a hag, just try to remember this face right here, okay? Oh my gosh, she does look like a man. All right, let's see what else I have. Oh, this dress. This is what she wore to her grandmother's memorial. Now, I'm not claiming to be the best dressed person, but when I do go to funerals or memorials or weddings, even any occasion, right, where you have to dress up, I tend to not go with my ass out. Um, but the woman closest to her grandmother and one of her only ones there for her wore to her memorial. So fucking disrespectful. So disrespectful. I don't even think this would fit on her arm now. Oh, this was me showing proof of when Foodie and her sock accounts and Missy Moo would come for my child. When she says that she didn't do anything, this is the shit I would get. How is Breezy Jr. Jennifer? I had a nice phone call with your local police and CPS today and reported everything you are doing online. Bullying, stalking, and harassment. They have your full name, your daughter's name, your date of birth, home address, and all social media, including YouTube, as you are already known in the system. It's not looking good for you, Jennifer. This will not end well for you. Mark my words, your criminal behavior will not go unpunished. Well, I'm still here, out of jail. Just booze and beat up any old people yet? You drag me, yet do I have a criminal record? Did I give my child away so I could get drunk? No. Shut the fuck up, you deadbeat. Foodie, the people who always go around saying, do I have a criminal record? They always eventually get a criminal record because they thought they were untouchable. You will have one. You will have one if you don't die first. Oh, do you guys remember Ghostface? He used to make images of me being stabbed and make community posts about my daughter. She said, or I don't know. I say she. I know it was a young boy at one point, but I know now they wear nabaya and dresses. I don't know. Okay. But now they go by Samir Beezer. They said, "Oh, and just boozing, you and your lard piece of shit, good for nothing daughter have a low life. You live in a ghetto. You just announced on your channel about me. I'm not tolerating that again. I will put an end to this. You will wait for more karma on my channel. You saying I pay Chantal membership? You say I get money from my parents? I do not. I get my own money from my convenience store job and my income on YouTube. Get a life, woman. Your poor daughter has to go to her ghetto college, and you put up with her. Well, if my daughter's 13 and in college, you better believe I'm putting up with her." Anyways, Missy Moo used to make community posts comparing me to Casey Anthony. Anyways, I got distracted reading all this shit. I'm still looking for the red room photo. I just forgot I had a little folder. Like I have my bookmarks that has like 5,000 bookmarks. And then I have this folder that I oftentimes forget about. And then I get so happy when I rediscover things. Thank you, Okay, I'll look at it next. Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing. I'm going to show you guys the red room now. I was very distracted and going through all my tweets. I don't see it. Oh, wait, hold on. I had to type in a pin. Did you tag me? I love this. I think it's a screen cap from the Marley channel. Yeah, it was Peanut. I bet she makes those same noises to Salah knows she's in the mood. Hey, Anne, good to see you. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. All right, hold on. Maybe if I go back out and go back in. Or, hold on, I could speed this up. I'm just going to go to Twitter on my phone because I'm not currently. All right, let's see. I see it, girly girl, and I'm going to follow you right now if I'm not already. Okay. Hold on. Salon, a good friend. Okay, so this photo came out when we talk about the red room. This photo came out of what appears to be the side of Salah's head laying next to a woman in bed, right? And this was when he was with Chantal. So you guys let me know if you think this is Salah. I'm going to show it to you. Thank you, girly girl. I'm going to post it to my Twitter right now and then go back in. And then what we'll do is come back tomorrow morning and recap whatever we missed today. I do need to go into the shower. I don't have to shave my legs today, which is amazing. Do you guys shave your legs to go to the doctors too? I don't know why. It's not like anybody's going to see my legs, but in the off chance somebody is, I don't want them to talk about how Jennifer came in and needed a weed whacker, you know? All right. This is the red room photo. You guys tell me if you think this looks like Salah's head. It is edited because there was a lot more of the woman showing. And I don't think she knew he was taking this picture, you guys. She was asleep and she was naked. But you've seen a lot of Salah's noggin at this point, haven't you? So you tell me. So this photo came out. Was it Allah, you guys, who shared it and said Salah had sent it to him? There's many people in the chat with like really good memories. So I want to make sure I have this 100% correct. I shave mine every time I shower, personal preference. See, I'll stay on top of shaving for like 3 days. And then I get sick of it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to shave the next shower. And then like a week goes by and I resemble a bear. And then I get frustrated that it takes so long to shave. It's a vicious cycle I'm stuck in. Okay. But I don't enjoy the process of shaving. I'm not one of those women who enjoys it. Like, I don't. An electric shaver does shave me time. Shave me. It does shave me too, but it does save me time. But even then, I'm too lazy for that sometimes. I don't know. I think I was meant to be like a hippie, a hairy hippie who dyes her armpit hair and never wears a bra and loves her Birkenstocks. That is what my true calling is, okay? But because I love my boyfriend, I am better about my shaving. But if he liked hair, I would just let it all grow out. I would resemble cousin it and I'd be fine with it. That one is must. If I see the lady doc, you'd think I was about to shoot a square. Spring and summer shave daily, fall, winter every few days. In summer, I definitely shave more. In the winter, it becomes like a no shade November sometimes for me. But shaved every shower since 14. I don't know. I'm not one of those that loves to shave. I'm just not. I do it because I have to, not for the love of it. Maybe if I was in corn or something, I would just be waxed all the time, but I'm not. So, anyways, this is Salah's head, in my opinion. He has a history of cheating on her. He's probably cheating on her now. I don't believe that they're still being loyal to each other until she's back in Canada. He couldn't even be loyal to her when she was in the next room. He's a shady, scummy dude. He's a pervert who takes a picture of a woman sleeping to show off. You know, I don't exactly think he's a good guy, but I do think he deserves a life free of Foodie. So there's that. I think that's all I have for right now, you guys. Hold on. Wait. There was more tweets. Hold on. No. Two Tilt said, life at 41 years old. Get into a fight with your friends' viewers. Get on your own stream and rage. Oh, fuck. Get on your own stream and rage because you can't control their chat. Smoke shisha for hours with blood clots in your lungs. Violently shit yourself and giggle like a 3-year-old watching Coco Melon. Nana Spike T said, what have you accomplished at 41, Foodie? No home, no car, no credit, no life. Now you're headed back to Canada to live a life of nothingness. Your big plan in life is to eat and shit yourself to entertain strangers. And they retweeted a clip of a woman breaking down crying because she turned 40 and feels like she hasn't accomplished anything. All this time and I have nothing to show for it. I don't know. I really like her hair though. I kind of want to play it. Hold on.
I'm turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. Have I even tried? Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things, and I can't handle anything.
We all have these moments. I can't even make fun of her. I feel like no matter how well you're doing in life, when you hit a certain age, you start wondering, you're like, have I accomplished all that I should? Have I wasted my time or have I made a difference? I feel for her. I do. I do. We've all been there, right? Even if you own a home right now and a car and you have all these things you own, I'm sure you have breakdowns because you feel like you have no money because it seems like the more money you have, the more things you own, and that's where all your money goes, right? Right? I feel her same. Same. I couldn't even be like, "Oh, that sucks." Like, I've been there. I've been there. Libra, who I love, who gives me all types of health, nutrition, supplement facts. I really learn a lot from her. Tweeted a random tip, and I think every day I'm going to tweet her. So, random neuropathic tip, vitamin A, which is beta carotene, helps with healing gastric ulcers. It also protects against pollution, colds, and the flu. Foods that have vitamin A: green, orange, yellow fruits and veggies, carrots, cantaloupe, pumpkin, broccoli. Eat up and stay healthy. This is so cute. I want to be the grape. I'm definitely the grape. How about you? Are you the orange, the pineapple, the pear? I think I'm the grape. New Foodie post. I just wanted to show that Foodie doesn't have any idea how the real world works. But anyway, she posted that Canada's prime minister says Canada will arrest Netanyahu if he comes to the country. I showed my boyfriend this and he said, can you imagine like if Canada arrested Trump? Like what would go down? Like this doesn't happen, it's not a thing. I just wanted to take right now to remind people that I stand with Israel, as hateful as Chantal is, and how it feels like probably the rest of the world is against you. I want you to know that there's still people out there who stand with you, and I do. Shenanigans said, Chantal, how dare Pete let people have negative opinions about me in his chat? Also, Chantal, I let Natter talk shit about my best friend on my live streams while I giggled along. He called Pete a slur, and Chantal still didn't leave him. And she makes herself sound like she's an ally, and we need to respect people who transition. Nader called Pete the F slur. She doesn't stand with you. She's not an ally, okay? Just saying. All right, you guys, I think that's all I have right now. But whatever I missed today, we'll come back in the morning and recap. I got to shower and get ready to be on the road. I'll let you guys know what happens with the doctor. I think I'm finding out if I'm going to need another surgery or what's going to happen. So I will let you guys know I know there's people out there with spinal fusions, getting spinal fusions that have issues too. So maybe my journey will give you a bit of info. Spinal fusion was amazing for 5 years, and I fell really hard in the shower, and I haven't been right since. And it's been like a year of the most pain I've ever been in. And I don't know, I've heard too when you have a spinal fusion that you get adjacent syndrome, where because one part of your back is fused, that the upper part takes all the pain, strain, and all of that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you go. Thank you, or wherever you are. Thank you to my amazing mods, Breezy Bunch members. And I want to thank you guys all for the super chats. Thank you so much for helping me meet my goal to get this PC. I love you, Lindsay, Sue, Trauma, Lindsay again, and Sniper. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and I will see you in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody. Watch, it's not going to let me end, though. Every day it doesn't want me to end. We'll see. Oh, it's letting me. Bye.